Hey, so we're here with another Blyatline Champions Cup uh, cast, and we actually have a special guest this time. The guy who donated the money to run the tournament,
Yeah,
and the guy who ran the tournament completely. So all I had to do is cast it.
none
Uh,
other than harmful.
yeah, harmful is here.
Something
The
happened.
best BLC, second best BLC caster in the world,
The second BLC caster and the second best.
and also definitely the first worst BLC caster in the world. So
I don't know about that.
we're gonna see about what he can do right now, and we're actually casting a game from the lower bracket between Clarny, Trolldraki, PTX, and Gazhag, Sinu, God of Lol pick. So whoever loses here gets eliminated, and they had already faced each other one game before this. So I did end up casting that one, and I forgot to pause. But okay, just
Whatever.
I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then I'll
Okay.
wait like half a second, and then I'll go. All right.
All right. All right.
So 3, 2, 1.
I'm going. All right.
All right.
These two teams,
I
dude.
didn't say the heroes, but fuck it.
Fuck. Whatever. Whatever.
Troll already double leaping in, and Gashag pushing in with Shadow Strike. Nice Iron Claw
Oh, frost shard, dude.
by PTX. Yeah, triple Frost Shard right there by Troll actually. Gets other sided as he's taking a lot of damage. Pushes Sanu out towards the open a little bit, gets CC'd. Gashag with ult actually starts shadow hunting on PTX. This is his first M1, but he's now landing him. And he's actually forcing a lot of cooldowns out of the range here, but Trolldrake isn't losing his fight either. Sanu's actually somewhat low. Gashag's ult finishes. Kearney popping Guardian Spirit, going for damage. And PTX is CC'd. God of War holding onto an ult. Overcharge is there. Sanu runs through it, but then also walks out of that leash. Ult not doing anything from God of Wall, so that could actually be really bad for them right there. And he's actually getting chased down by Troll right now, who just harvests the totem and tries to switch towards Gashag because they're in a Shadow Hunt. Troll getting CC'd towards the top, trying to finish off Sanu. Everyone's so low on full team right now. Sanu going for an ult, but it's not going to kill Kearney. And Kearney will other side away from Gashag. Reap onto Gaz. Troll is really the only one not taking too much damage, and he actually just takes out Gazhack through the pillar.
That was a horrible start from the cold team. I'm not gonna lie.
It was alright.
No, triple frost shard, dude.
Yeah,
Like, that's everything right there.
that is actually kind of bad versus that comp.
Like, they have no escapes from any damage either. Like, all their heroes get comboed fucking easily.
What's really hard actually is like the Harvest Blood versus the Totem.
Yeah,
Just AoE one-shot it.
it's actually broken, dude.
Alright, round 2. Troll is taking a lot of damage, but he does manage to avoid that Tornado Call. Look at PTX though, already pretty low as well. Gazhag gets a really nice hit on him. Troll trying to fight for the rune, but Gaz will get it. CC's up Sanu. Pops a trance and sidesteps that silence while Sanu and PTX are in a 1v1, and PTX gets a full charge ult onto Sanu, so he loses his last stand. Starts popping an ult, but he's actually going to go down. He's standing in the overcharge and the leash, and he didn't want to walk out of the leash because it was going to interrupt his ult, but it was probably the move to do. He would have at least lived because he could have walked behind that pillar. But Trolldrake actually threw an EX, what is that called? Debilitating strike?
I don't fucking know. I
And
don't
like
know the moves.
nukes Sanu down, so
Sanu got just absolutely destroyed, dude. But there's no fucking other way to say it. Leash, full charge bolt, dude.
yeah, he needed to walk out of that leash. It's one of those really weird scenarios. But I think he got exploded on with the overcharge too. Like he stayed
Yep.
until it exploded, so it ended up being really bad. Well, they have Clarity here, but there's a really early Iron Claw from PTX there.
Oh my god.
Troll getting a nice in on God of War. 2-man Frost Shard. Gashag in a 2v1, not doing too well, but
Oh,
now it's actually getting worse.
yeah, it
There
is.
was an X strike by Sanu there, and he actually has his old farm. But look at God of War, hit by a meteor, Iron Jump as well. and that's all they're gonna need
Ridiculous, dude.
to kill him off. And Sanu was going for an ult there, but this one's over.
It's
So what
dead.
happened there? Analyst Harmfui.
They got fucking raped. There's no other way to say it.
Nice analysis.
Esports, dude. No, like,
Esports.
how else could I say that? Like, he just spaced into a fucking leash, dude.
I
Like,
didn't
I'm not
actually-
gonna say anything.
Did he actually space into a leash?
I'm pretty sure he did, and then he had to R away. He had nothing, dude.
Yeah, he ended up once he got meteored. That's when I actually was looking at him, and he was just dead.
He was just dead before that.
Probably. So me walking out of that leash, troll with a very aggressive start. Walk onto Gazhag, and other side giving to PTX, but no one's ever on troll. Is I think the problem here. 2-man frost shard by him. Meteor as well. A second meteor almost gonna hit God of All, but he does dodge it. They finally CC troll, but Gazhag has really nothing going on as well. It gets hit by a charge bolt to the back, and Iron Jump almost hitting God of All. PTX just off the mark with that. CC onto troll. 1-man, 2-man leash. Lock on deviate, and trance lands from troll. They just kill Gazhag off with charge bolt. Sanu finally had an ult, but not gonna be enough. That's gonna be 4-0 already.
You know what they need to do, dude? They should just attack Troll Draki. I think
It's
they
really
should
hard.
just
I
sit
mean,
back.
that's attacking troll
Well,
Draki.
look
though,
at
like,
Gazhag. He has fucking 1k damage, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's not doing anything to
But
their
I
back.
mean, think about who he has to, as a stalker. He has to attack either a
You
Metal
shouldn't be
Warden,
a
a
stalker.
Psychopomp, or a Troll Draki Headhunter.
It was just a bad pick, honestly. Why would you pick Stalker into this? It's just horrible.
Yeah, it is pretty hard for him right now. Anyway, lock on the M1 from Sanu. He's actually sitting there typing for a second. Must be lag. Gazhag hitting into the Iron Claw, taking so much damage. Gets hit by a meteor as well, but he wasn't in the totem, so it doesn't do that much. Troll gonna try to CC up God of All and actually get silenced, so has to go back. Starting with Guardian Spirit here. God of All throwing out an ult as well, and it looks like this is a first decent round from Troll, at least as far as their chances. Troll's pretty low. Boomerang Storm onto Clarny, but there's a leash, double reap, and a meteor as well. Iron Jump onto Sanu. He pops his haste, moving back towards his spawn. Goes for an X Strike and doesn't hit Troll's trance, but the X Strike doesn't hit him exactly, so he's still alright for now. Still Troll really low, and I think Gazhag, he spaces in and he actually kills off PTX there. So finally, hold on the board. Are they going to play it back? Harmfui.
It was honestly Worm's mistake. Like, I don't know what they were doing that round and how they lost. They, like, literally played the same, dude.
Your analysis is always just like, whoever lost, they suck.
No, that's what it is. That's what it is, dude. Like, you look at that. Gazhag 9k, dude, versus that comp.
Yeah,
How the fuck
like
is
right
that a
when
thing?
right when you said that Stalker was like the worst.
It's not good. It's actually not good versus this, so I don't know what the hell happened.
He got a really early ult, and
Oh.
that combo sequence against Cold there for a second looked really bad, but
Like, right now, Gazhag's fucked.
already
Already.
a double. Yeah, he's already half health, and Troll's doing well on his 2v1.
It's just the picks, dude. Like, they just picked so bad versus this.
Reap onto actually ult onto Sanu. He has no haste, and he doesn't continue walking out of it. He was almost out of it there, so he stopped walking for a second. Still gets exploded on, hit by a meteor as well. Space in from Gazhag gets locked on his M1. Oh no, that was his Q actually. And now he has his ult. He goes for his space, gets locked on his M1 after his spaces though, and they find Grimrog as well. This is a
Stomp.
really fast game one.
Fucking rape, dude. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna just say their picks were bad because I'm gonna try to stick up for them.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm.
No, I just think, I mean, maybe not their picks, like, I don't know, because they're playing their mains basically. Like,
Yeah, but Gazhag
what I
would
will
be
say,
better.
Gazhag should just play Harb. Like, that's the real thing, is that Harb is good against Headhunter. Pomp is pretty good against Harb, but, like, I just think that's his hero. Like,
I think Metal Warden is the match thing, though. Like, that's.
no, Metal Warden's bad versus Harb, like, I think.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
But Stalker, he's like fucking destroys. Like Metal Warden destroys Stalker. So I don't know. Well, not destroys, but like it's definitely not favorable.
All right, let's 3, 2, 1 until the next game.
All right,
So 3, 2, 1. Oh wait,
go.
there's the
Oh,
okay. Well, I
rip.
just hit it as fast as I could. So.
Whatever, whatever. I'm not saying anything in mid match anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. So they change up PTX onto the Vanguard instead of Metal Ward, and Gazhag is actually playing Headhunter, but he's playing with 2 healer, and I've never seen 2 healer Headhunter work. And I think Troll Draki is really good against healers, so there being 2 of them, I don't know how much that's going to help him. Sanu mains Dryad, so maybe he can do something to Troll, but Troll's already got a great start. Knocking God back, and God's gonna move forward, but now PTX is on. I mean, God's weakened right now. Misses his Curse of Silence as well. Totem on the floor. Troll knocks him out of it. And Gashag has PTX pretty low. Lands a trance right now. He's gonna keep pursuing him. Now trying to swap to Clarny, but finds PTX in a 2v1. But look at Sanu. Okay, Sanu does have that ult to stop the Guardian Spirit from Clarny there. Ult reflected by PTX there. God of All needed to cancel that for just a second. And I think PTX just ulted up real close range as well. Anyway, Gashag given shield. Amp onto PTX. And his reflects down. He almost dies solo to Sanu, and now he's going back in for an intercept. Given other side. Dark Voodoo not going to hit anything. Troll Draki finally going to go down. Gets amped up. I don't think... Did he have trance? He didn't have trance for 0.7 seconds, so... gets amped up and gets killed right there. Now that was a pretty crazy round, right?
I mean, I almost have to disagree with the Vanguard pick. Like, Metal Warden would probably be better in
Versus
this.
HH?
No, versus 2 healer, dude.
Oh.
I think Dryad's fucking horrible versus Metal Warden.
That has to be better than Owl. Or I wonder. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's better, but it's still not like a match you want to fucking play, basically. So I don't know. The Vanguard pick doesn't seem right to me, but I'm not top player, so I don't know. I'm not gods of BLC.
That was a really, like, the ult was the big thing.
Yeah.
For me that round, there's just like an ult and then an ult and then an ult and then an ult. It was like
But
6
the reflected
ults
ult,
sequence.
dude.
Yeah, the
was
reflected ult. That was
yeah, that was a mistake, an M1 mistake.
They actually ended up winning the game for it though, so maybe it was a good move. Anyway, taunt into the Aegis from Sanu. And Frost Shard right on his Surgens, so he's actually in a lot of trouble. Gets locked on his Wisp as well. Has his sleep, will sleep Troll. And they get the amp, but Troll gets other sided, I believe, right when he's about to land his trance. Still Sanu's in a lot of trouble. I think he just got intercepted. Meteor, he can't really go anywhere, and God of War is trying his hardest to keep him alive, but I think honestly what God of War needs to do right there, he's trying to go for damage on Troll, but Troll actually out damages that. He needs to like space him out, right?
And also CC. Like they needed to like control him. Like look, 200 TPS, like nearly, like what the.
Yeah, that
just
was,
letting him
nice
control the whole game, basically.
And he didn't get damaged, like, he got damaged much less than, or like 1,000 less than Troll, so.
Yeah. They were just completely confused. I think Sanu's positioning was kind of shit. Like
the other thing is that, like, what can you do? Like, what can a Headhunter do when 2 melee just start banging on his Dryad, you know? Like, what is he has to do a lot of AoE damage, I guess. He's trying to 1v1 Troll right now, use the Frost Shard on him, but there's no amp follow-up because PTX is trying to CC him up. Nice space out by God of Wall, so that's what we were kind of hoping for from the first time. He actually goes for full damage on Troll, uses the amp and the EX Wisp. He takes a lot while he's behind the pillar. Troll, or Clarny, sorry, has his Guardian Spirit up right now, so they are going to go God mode for a little bit, but look at the energy saved up on Cold right now. Reap actually ends up missing Troll, so the Meteor misses as well. Amp onto PTX, but there should be the other ults coming out. The Dryad ult and the long-ranged Grimrock ult has PT pretty low. He gets reaped as well. And now he's leaving back in, healing up his teammates. But he's still being pursued by Gaz, who's really low. Accidentally catches God of Wall with that tauntness right there. And now Troll Dracu's just 1v1ing Sanu. He's kind of forgotten about Sanu walking towards the Guardian Spirit Clarny. So that's not good. Double Frost Shard as well. God of Wall spacing towards Sanu, trying to body block Troll, but there's so much AoE here. He goes for a double reap on the healers. Now there's Totem on the floor, taunt onto Sanu. He's still trying to escape, and he has another ult. Troll lands his trance, but it was into the shield. So now Sanu has enough energy. Gets the amp, going for the ult, Dark Voodoo onto Clarny, and Troll's still alive somehow. Heals himself up, gets an M2 from Clarny as well. Guardian Spirit up on Clarny, now he's really low. PTX really low as well, and finally PTX will go down. Got amped up, died to the Wisp. Can they play it back? I don't think so. Yeah, they should be fine.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way. Double healer, dude. There's no way to come back.
Oh, well, he's popping his reflect, which is gonna be a bit of a punishment. He has to be careful. They space Troll back. Troll's leaping back in, and God of
no! Oh my God!
He's so low, so close to dying. Clarny with Guardian Spirit out, so they really have to be careful right there. But now it should be fine. They just need to kill somebody. God of Law is still like, the trance landing. Finally, Gasag gets the kill there. They both blow their ult into Clarny's other side, so he manages to dodge that.
It's really hard to kill like double healer.
This game's pretty intense though.
Yeah, it's a lot better, but I think it's also, I don't think the Vanguard pick, like, it's very good versus double healer, but I feel like Melbourne would be.
He hasn't gone for a long range ult yet.
No,
they
haven't
down the
really.
Second round.
Like, they haven't really done what they did that one round where they rushed down Dryad.
Double leap in. Other side already handed out to Troll. He lands his trance but doesn't hit Sanu with it. Meanwhile, it looks like PTX just wants to man up onto Gashag here. Sanu, I think, did he get the rune? I'm not sure who got the rune. Maybe
I'm pretty
PTX
sure
has so much energy. And PTX has an ult right now. He's trying to walk away. Is silenced up. He goes for a long range onto Sanu and doesn't hit him directly, but still does so much damage on top of a meteor. And Sanu goes for an ult. PTX solo hit with an ult as well. Has to get other sided. And Troll's just going to try to solo down Sanu while Gashag tries to do the same to PTX. But he needs to be careful because he's actually taking a lot of damage. And Troll was amped up there, but he's getting heals, so he ended up being fine. Gashag popping his trance was given Aegis while Troll's still trying to hunt ult onto Sanu from PTX long range once again.
That was a really good ult, dude.
Like, I didn't end up seeing it from the beginning. I see him casting or like mid charge. Yeah, no shield there because he did just give it to Gashag and he was trying to escape Troll. That's like a classic Dryad thing, like at least for me, where you give your shield to your teammates because you want them to go more aggressive, and then you end up just dying off of it.
Or you like you think you're not supporting your teammate enough, so you just throw the shield on them. That's like the noob tactic, basically.
That's that's how I play Dryad. Like I know I shouldn't give it to him, but I'm just like, if I give this to him, then he'll be so aggressive that like I can't get killed. But
it's better to be like to hesitate a lot with Aegis.
Shield?
Yeah,
I would
like,
just
you have
give
to...
it out right away.
No, because
either give it out to myself right away, like... or give it,
you have to like wait for enemy spaces a lot. It's kind of like, it's AIDS, dude. That's why I don't like to heal, but I'm the healer main, so.
Well, 2-2. The ults did just come in. Sleep on control. He's gonna get amped. Does dodge the silence though, but didn't time it perfectly. That's something that I hope to see in future DLC, like, or if this game was ever super popular, you'd actually see that a lot. But anyway, double twin death by Gaz, and it'll reflect on that totem there, but it's gonna be fine. They have a big HP lead. Troll going aggressive, taking some damage, but go get a nice double read. They both leap onto Sanu at the same time. Sanu's going to take his Wisp back towards his teammates. Does have an ult and accidentally CC's PTX for a second there. God of War with an ult as well. Sanu got only one man ult, and God of War tries to chain it, but there's other side from Clarny, a huge backstab ult from PTX. Taking Sanu so low, and I don't know if they can come back. Meteor going to get dodged. Nicely done by Sanu. He's going to go for the rune and leave his team to 2v2, but now Gashag's in a bit of trouble. Gets Warx to the back. Lost some real HP because of it. Frost shot into Sanu. He's going to whisk away. PTX trying to get him now. He's going to get amped up. Has his reflect. Intercepts towards Gashag while Troll gets solo ulted, but does have other side. He spaces when he gets weird though, but ends up teleporting somewhere weird. Anyway, other side, or ult coming up from Clarny. Goes for a double soulbind onto Gashag, almost killing him, but there's an ult to re-engage it all from Sanu. Warax onto him as well. It gets intercepted, and another M1 from PTX is all that it takes. He had his Aegis there.
I have to say, dude, if Sanu held his ult and used that at a better time when his teammates could have followed up, they probably would have won that.
Well, no, I think he had to use it.
He had to use it, but I think
I
I
would
don't
say
know. I
then
don't
it was
think he had
Gashag's
to.
fault. No, I'd say he did. Like Gashag
Yeah,
was
I
one
don't
hit
know.
from death. He just got double soul binded, and it
Yeah.
was like perfectly timed that the ult actually saved him there. The 3-2, the round double leap in, control, gets
I
other
just
side
felt
before
like
it
he
gets
could
amped.
follow it.
Taunt onto God of Law, pulls him into the fight, he loses half his health. They killed his totem immediately. And Sinu's aggressive now, but he's getting taunted 3 M1s in a row from PTX off that taunt. More axe on his shield. He's trying to kite Troll, but Troll just moves way too fast. And Pliny even kills off the Grimrock, who's trying to chase Sinu in the
That,
meantime.
that was a really good round by them. Like, I couldn't see it be played any better than that. Like,
Well,
just, I
I
mean,
mean, I have to say, I think it's partly Sinu's mistake. I think he
yeah,
could
he
have
walked up.
he could
Yeah.
have ran further into the spawn, like in that situation. He kind of walked in a straight line because he
Yeah.
didn't want to get trapped, but Troll just ended up reading that and just caught up and like M1'd him down. Like I think the corner is also pretty much death, but I think it's a higher chance anyway. Cross
Oh my.
to Sinu. Going for him with already left on. I think he was War Axe as well. Meteor's gonna hit him 600 damage right there. Pops his Aegis and his second Aegis as well, which actually that might have been bad. He stacked it a little bit, and then actually got taunted on the side of that Aegis. He didn't even aim it at the taunt, so PTX pulls him back in. They just kill him off there. And I guess like our criticisms of the, or at least my criticism, I don't really criticize a 2 healer. From a cold team. Like I thought it was gonna do a lot worse than it did, and the score is 5-2. I think the rounds are a little bit closer for a few of them.
I just don't
Than the
think
score makes you believe.
Grim is not a healer I'd pick for that. It would be like Astro or something.
The Grim, I think you could pick it here. I mean, I'm just the type of person that believes you can pick anything at any time against
You
anyone.
actually can. It's just if you're better, you win. That's usually how
Yeah.
it always works.
But
Even
I
with
think God of Law's problem is like the ults. Okay, I also think that he should probably be Dark Voodooing after other side is used. Dark Voodoo a little bit more, like on whoever's the target.
and pressure.
And I think
Like,
there's a lot of problems that like weren't revolved, or like there's a lot of just like our team is dying. It doesn't matter our pressure. Like we can't even think about that now because Sinu's always just like dead. Like whether or not
and
it's
again,
his
it's
fault, like,
Dryad
he's
though.
actually just in
It's
so much
Dryad.
trouble.
It's Dryad versus two like things that Dryad sucks versus though. Like Headhunter and Vanguard are
Yeah,
like Dryad
they are pretty
slayers.
strong.
So I see why PTX picked it then, because he probably was thinking that Vanguard would be able to blow up Dryad faster.
Yeah, the axe and the intercept for sure.
It's just raped,
And then even
basically.
the reflect, like it just makes you not want to do stuff to the Vanguard from time to time.
The other team has no way to get like
Even
the
reflect
pressure
middle.
off of Dryad either. Like, what do they have?
They
They
have
have
the
no CC,
ult,
really.
the Grimrog ult, but
Yeah.
the problem was, well, other than the reflect, it's like there's the reflect, there's the other side from Clarny, and then just the fact that it's really hard to hit a headhunter with that. Like all that together, it makes it pretty hard. Like that's why I was kind of thinking, you gotta try to do more Dark Voodoos or even the other EX, but you probably have to do it on
Risky.
control.
It's really risky to use that EX. It's basically CCing yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like if it's worth it to CC yourself at that moment to CC the other guy. Like
yeah.
say you CC Troll Draki right there when he's trying to chase down your Dryad. Your Dryad can get some move distance and some M1s off on him and
Yeah.
get some stacks, damage, everything is going right there. And you might even force another side from Clarny in like a good way, because how often was God of Law even getting focused there? Like very rarely. He didn't really need his R.
For the first game, he was being.
Yeah, but that was a different comp.
Yeah, different. This comp, I don't know what he was doing, honestly. I barely even
He was
watched him.
chasing Strad everywhere.
Oh my God.
And he actually died to
Why
Clarny from chasing him.
Why didn't he portal his Dryad? Like, I actually don't think I've seen
That's
him
the
portal.
thing. That's okay, but like I always say that with Grimrock players, if you really want to be a good Grimrock player, you have to just be a master portaler. Basically, that's the thing that makes that hero OP. That's the thing that puts it over the line. The only thing that it has that basically everyone else doesn't have. But the thing about that is it's also hard. You can't just aim it right on your teammate. You have to like predict his walking a little bit
Yeah, it's like M1ing an enemy. It's the
Yeah.
same thing. It, I don't know. Like his portals, he could have saved Sinu like 100 times that
Yeah,
match.
and that's the thing. That's the other thing is that I don't think that it's that bad that Sinu runs out into
No,
the
no.
map as long
He,
as he gets ported back, because it's like then both PTX and Troll they're just gonna super commit to going for him, and then he gets ported back,
they
total
can reset.
reset.
Yeah, and they have a better reset. The reset's way faster.
Yeah,
So they could just keep resetting
Worm
or
is just
something.
trying to like rush down, and they're
Yeah.
just trying to sustain. So yeah, I'd say the portals are probably a big thing.
And
I
the
think the
CC,
thing
their
though,
CC was weak. But then that's the comp, honestly,
yeah,
because
that's the comp. Like
yeah, they don't have much control
there
at
was
all.
a lot of like missed cursive silences and
Yep.
just random stuff that yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needed to not happen. Not that I'm fully blaming
They
God of
they
All as
actually
well.
did good though, considering
Yeah,
like
but that's the
double
other
heal
thing is that
versus.
Gashag, Sanu, and God of All. I'm pretty sure all three of these guys, they just didn't really play. Like they didn't know that this tournament was going on till like very last minute,
Yeah,
and they
they
just
did
made a team.
practice.
So you got to give them like a lot of credit
It was
there.
literally like an hour before I closed the sign up. Basically,
Yeah,
like
they played like two hours of in house before this game, I think.
they didn't
So
have a
that's all
chance.
they had. While clearing Troll PTX, I think they'd already been playing for the weeks ahead. So
Yeah, they were told early. Spoiler alert.
all right. Anyway, let's end this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, video over.